Hi guys, Yami Diaz here from Team Body Mechanics, and I am here to give you a quick start on the 21-day fix. And this right here, the eating plan, is your Bible. Get to know this book inside and out. All the information you need is right here. First of all, we're going to turn to page 4, and here is where you're going to figure out your calorie level. Now, there is a different chart that you're going to be looking at, and in that chart, you will know exactly how many containers you will be consuming daily. This is the equation that you will need. Once you finish calculating this, then you turn over to page 18, and this is the chart that you will be looking at. For example, let's say that you fall within the first column. That means that every day you will be consuming 3 greens, 2 purples, 4 reds, 2 yellows, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 2 teaspoons. Now, in order to find out what goes in what container, you are going to turn to Portionology 101, that's on page 22. Now, you have your containers, and you know that each one has a color. As you flip the pages, you see the green container. Everything that goes in this specific container is right here on the page. You can pick out of any of these. Now it goes on to the different colors. For example, purple is on the following page, red, yellow, and so forth. Now another important thing is on page 12. Here you're going to calculate how much water you will be consuming daily as well. The equation is here, and then it's very simple. You just divide it and you find out how much you need according to your body weight. Now, another great thing about this is that when you drink your Shakeology, there's different recipes on page 64 and on that will tell you specifically how many containers it represents for that specific recipe. So, for example, on page 64, if you look at the chocolate kai, it's 1 red container. Now, there are many recipes as well that they recommend. You can look through the book, pick whatever recipes you like. And then one of the most important things is that in the back, you're going to see the tally sheets. Make copies of this. It gives you an example of the first column. So every day, you're going to go ahead and say, for example, okay, today I need 3 greens, 2 purples, 4 reds, 1 yellow, 1 blue, 1 orange, 2 teaspoons. Now for breakfast, I'm going to give you a sample of my daily meals. I usually have Shakeology. Mostly I have the peanut butter and banana one, which counts for 1 red. And it counts for 2 teaspoons of peanut butter. So what I do is that I mark 1 red and 2 teaspoons. So I already know that in my first meal, that's what I consumed. Now, normally myself, for the second meal, I have one of the purples. So I come to my tally sheet and I mark 1 purple. Then for lunch, it goes on and on and on. Let's say for lunch, I decide to have 1 red, which is my meats, my protein. I have 1 green, which is my vegetables. And I have 2 yellows. I'm going to go ahead also, where it says meal 3, and I'm going to mark the same thing. Now, I should be doing this for every meal. That way I can keep count of what I've consumed. And then you do that on the second day, the third day, and so forth. That's why I'm recommending that you make copies of the blank sheets provided at the back of the book. Now, last but not least, this is your calendar. So you are going to be following the schedule in here when you do your workouts. The first 2 weeks is just 1 round of the DVDs that she picks. On the 3rd week, for an extra push, you can follow the double schedule. It's all up to you. You don't have to, but it's recommended for that extra push. And then lastly, make sure to take your before pictures. That way you can compare yourself, and you can also take measurements if you like. Okay? So I'm looking forward to this journey with you, and I wish you the best of luck.